Hey guys, time for a Mini Z collection update for 2022. Hey guys, I'm Jarvan. Thanks for tuning in to another video. It's been another year in the hobby of Mini Zs, so it's time to do another collection update for 2022. So in the last year, I haven't actually bought much. Believe it or not, I've only gotten one new car, which is this here, the RTRC RTA. Apart from that, I've just gotten some more upgrade parts for my current cars and a few new bodies. So let's get straight into it. This is the only car I bought in the last year. It's the RTRC RTA V1.2. It's a world title winning chassis, as we saw at the PN World Cup. Team RTRC had multiple drivers racing this chassis. They raced in 3 classes: Super Stock, 2-wheel drive mod and Pan Car, and they took first place in all 3 classes. So this is now a proven world title winning car, French designed, and they beat out other brands such as GL Racing, Atomic, Reflex Racing, PN. So this is currently the #1 ranked chassis. So yeah, I'm glad I bought this, and this here might be the only one in Australia even, as I don't know anyone else who has one. So I'm running a Furatech ESC 3500 kV motor, AGFRC A06 CLS servo, Flysky micro receiver for the NB4 transmitter, and yeah, I got it handling really well. Just need to upgrade the driver, as I still need to improve my driving skills on it. But yeah, it's faster than all my Kyosho Mini Zs and handles really well. Then apart from that, still got the rest of my cars that I had last year, but just a few more upgrades on each of them. Here's my Mini Z, Kyosho Mini Z Evo. Got the PN Racing 2.5 chassis, PN V4 double A-arm suspension. I've put a GL Racing motor mount at the rear, 3500 kV brushless motor. Reflex Racing low CG damper system. I'm still waiting on a T-plate to arrive from them to get it set up, so I'm not running it at the moment. Over here is my GL Racing GLF-1 in McLaren colors. Daniel Ricciardo, who is leaving Formula 1 this year, taking 1 year off at least. I hope to see him back. But anyway, I haven't run this much in the last year because no one in my club has one. Until the last month and a half, multiple members in my club, Brizzy Mini Z Club, convinced each other to get one, so there's at least 5 to 6 of us running one now. So we should be racing them soon. But I recently upgraded the chassis with this MWX Performance chassis, which is a bit heavier and wider than the stock chassis. You can see it sticking out the sides here. So yeah, hopefully it will perform better. We shall see soon when we start racing them. Moving over here, actually back to here, I'm running Yomaruma GT01 bodies for these two. Over here are my Kyosho MR03s. I've tried to create 2 identical chassis to race in stock class, running the stock suspension on the front yellow springs, PN Racing damper and no top shock, and yet they handle really well. PN Racing motor mount and 70 turn brushed motor, PN Racing V2 ball differential with a 64 pitch 53 turn spur gear, running 10 tooth pinions at the moment on both. If you look on the bottom, they're slightly different. One's got a #5 fiberglass T-plate, the other one's running a #4 and got a bit of weight added to this one. Trying different bodies on these two. I'm running a GL Racing Lamborghini on this one and a Yomaruma GT01 on this one. So yeah, that's my 2 MR03s, and they're handling extremely well for stock class. Here we got my Audi R8 body, which is just my box stock MR03, and here we got the all-wheel drive MA-020 that I haven't really run much with the Nissan GTR bodies. So that's all my touring cars at the moment. Yeah, so let's move on to bodies. So I've bought a few bodies over the last year, and I've followed the rule of 2. If you don't know what the rule of 2 is, it's you have to buy 1 for the track and one for the shelf. So I've been following that rule because it's a good rule. So anyway, Kyosho re-released the McLaren 12C bodies in 2 colors, orange and white. So I grabbed 2 of each. This is my favorite body to race with. I can't really explain it, but there's just something about the way it looks on the track as it glides around the track. It's the most satisfying body to race with. That's probably the best I can explain it, but it doesn't handle the best. The best handling body is actually the Yomarima GT01. It's a bit wider, it's smoother around the sides, so it just bumps off the rails effortlessly compared to like the McLaren, which has splitters or bits sticking out, as well as other bodies. So when I'm getting serious about racing, I'll use this Yomarima body, or if I am not too serious, definitely will use the McLaren. So moving on, here's the Renault Megane RS body in yellow. This is my favorite hatchback body for Mini Zs, so got 2 of those. And the McLaren center body, which was released earlier this year, which looks amazing. Handles all right as well, but I'm too scared to get it damaged, so I've run it a few times and it looks awesome. Over here we have these Honda NSX bodies. I already had the white one a year ago. Like I've said previously, I had to get this body as this was the first Mini Z body I had back in 2004 when I got into Mini Zs and then sold out of the hobby. So I had to get this body again, but this green Takata NSX I recently acquired from the Kyosho buy sell group, second hand, but it's never been opened. Looks awesome. Here's the Ferrari F355 already had a year ago. And some more bodies I already had. The Porsche, Mercedes, Nissan Skyline, Audi R8. Over here, some more bodies. This is the RTRC XVR hybrid body, hybrid Lexan and polycarbonate, I guess. Which I've tried, and I still find the Yomarima handles better for me, so it was worth a try. I might try it again in the future. I got this Mazda 787 LM body that I painted up, but I don't have an LM chassis, so I haven't run it yet. iWaver branded Enzo Ferrari bodies in red and white, which handle awesome, that I use occasionally. And can you tell I love the McLaren 12C bodies? Here's 4 more of them. These are the ones I've actually used for racing. Then over here, got the Jeep and the Buggy. I've lost the body for the brushless Buggy, but I haven't run these much over the last year, so just been sitting on the shelf. And of course my transmitter, the Flysky Noble NB4. Multiple members in my club have one now. Highly recommend if you want to level up your driving experience. So yeah, anyway, that's it. That is the current state of the collection. I'm pretty happy with what I have at the moment, and the hobby in general has been super fun. It's great to see the hobby growing. When I started back in the hobby 2 years ago, there was less than 10,000 members in the main Facebook group Mini Z 128th World Community, and now there is over 15,000 members. So yeah, this hobby has been growing. The club I run, Brizzy Mini Z Club, has been racing twice a month consistently, and it's been super fun every time, and we're still growing as a club. If you're in Brisbane, here in Queensland, Australia, then definitely come join us if you're interested. It's always fun with more people. But yeah, we'll see how the collection looks again 1 year from now. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and have a good one. See you next time.